Hello, my name's Jamie Archer. I'm the writer and director of the new Winter Youth Pictures film, Other. Our film takes place in the year 1987 and opens at a house party on New Year's Eve. Our lead character George is walking around feeling very aimless and not knowing what to do. He really wants to be elsewhere. That's when he goes outside and meets Eve, who is also very sick of the party and just wants to get away. So the two then go back to Eve's, and in this time, Eve shows George a VHS tape of an interview with a parallel universe theorist. George then becomes obsessed with parallel universes and the concept of them. He then spends the rest of his week devoted to parallel universes and finding the portal that leads to them. He creates an entire wall of notes, and his obsession becomes very much unhealthy. That's when Eve knocks at the door and comes to his rescue to find everything that he's been doing. George knows this isn't right in his heart, but then we then see why he's been doing it. His little sister had died recently, and he's desperately trying to find her through the portal to the other universe. This is when Eve, in a desperate attempt to save him from his obsession, decides to take him away from his room and from everything that has happened over the last week. They're about to leave when George goes back to grab his jacket, which is when he looks towards his mirror and sees something moving in it. He then looks to his wall of notes, his entire week's worth of research now all coming together. It soon becomes clear to George that the portals to other universes are mirrors. He walks towards his bedroom mirror, and then the camera then moves through it to show another reality. The camera then goes through mirrors upon mirrors upon mirrors, showing this wide breadth of realities, and therefore confirming the parallel universe theorist was right. We then get to the final bedroom, and that's when we see it's a little girl's room, and in this universe, his little sister is alive. As this is one of our final year films at university, we want to do everything we can to make it the best film possible, which is why we are making this video today to tell you a little bit about the film. Here's our producer Connor and cinematographer Megan to tell you a little bit more.
Hello, I'm Connor Dodge. I'm the producer for this project.
I'm Megan Stapleton and I am the cinematographer.
So this project is very ambitious, especially with the budget that we're on. It's a student film and it explores a lot of things that haven't been sort of done or explored in other student films. And as a sci-fi set in a period of the 80s, it's going to be a lot of work, but if we pull it off, I think it'll be really good.
I think as cinematographer, this project's going to be really exciting because there's loads of different shots I could do, especially with the VFX shot. So going into the actual portal towards the end, that's going to be really fun to do. And if we can pull it off, that'll be absolutely amazing. I also think this film is important because at the core, it focuses on grief and the obsession that you may develop while grieving and how different people deal with grief. Due to the film being set in the 80s, costumes and props are really important to make the film look realistic and also visually pleasing.
We've also got some great upcoming and established talent that we're really excited to be working with.
So please give whatever you can and make us make the film the best it can be. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.